Because many of our students are missing their interactions with their classmates or interactions with their teachers, I want to make this assignment as interactive as possible and following the instructions from Module 8 on evaluating strategies. I came up with a couple of ideas. So one, we can self-evaluate. I can ask each student to look through their work and provide them with an example of how their answers should look, and they can self-evaluate. Probably too boring for fifth graders. We can do peer evaluating. We can have ourselves, the teachers, evaluate their assignment. And that's pretty much the options that I have for this assignment. I have decided that we, the teachers, will only work as facilitators. We will provide them with the tools they need to flow throughout the assignment, but this specific task, we want their peers to grade it. We want their classmates to grade them. So I will be pairing the students with other classmates, and we'll be rotating the assignment. And this is the way that we are planning to do that. So when I share the assignment with you guys once again, we are very thankful that Google Slides allow us to share this easily. And so we can click right here and share it with another classmate. But also, it allows us to add some notes right here, or comments. If you right click on anything, you can write comments and it will come out with the students. So not only the students will be evaluated by their content, but also by their peer reviews, which is pretty much what we do in this class as well. So here I can say something like, I agree with you on how important Lucy is throughout the first and second chapter. However, but I don't think my fifth graders are going to be using this language, but we can say but. However, I think Susan is just as important. And this is just an example. All right. And when you comment on it, we can go back and see it. We can even fix it. And the teachers will be able to grade these ones as well. I do anticipate to provide this type of feedback throughout the process. So what I want to do is, as soon as they're done, for example, with chapter 1, then we can have 3 days of crossing over and switching it, giving it to some peers so peers can start looking at them. I also want different peers to look at this. I know there are other platforms that help us with these and also help with the work being anonymous, but I do want to hold my students accountable. So I do want them to be constructive in their critics. I do want them to be analytic. And I do want them to read the book and follow along. Even if they miss one of the Zoom meetings, I do want to hold them accountable.